Okay, welcome to Fall Fantasy Fitness 2020. If you've played before, you'll find that it looks a little different this time in order to give participants the option of entering steps or calories instead of sticking to one or the other for everyone. It's a new system, so bear with me. So first I'll show you what you need to do each day or each week in order to enter your data. And that's all you really need to know, but if you're curious about how I've set up the spreadsheet calculations, I'll also show you that part. So first you go into the fitness app and choose a day that you want to record. Make sure you're viewing total calories and not just active calories. So I'll go to yesterday. I think in the Fitbit app you only see total calories and steps and a few more items of data. So you're going to take a screenshot, and if you're not familiar with that, on an iPhone you hit the two buttons at the same time, the home button and the screen on off button. That takes a screenshot, puts it in your photos. Then you're going to go find your Google Drive folder called Fantasy Fitness Fall 20 and then your team folder. Then go into the evidence folder for the correct week, and then you're going to hit plus to upload that screenshot there. So upload photos and videos. Then you're going to open your team spreadsheet. Make sure you're in the correct week and enter the steps and or calories. So let's say that was for yesterday. It was 88.76. For steps. And calories were 29.11. Now remember, you don't have to enter both. You can choose one or the other, and you can enter calories one day and steps another day. You repeat those steps for at least 5 days that you choose each week. You could enter any combination of calories and steps for between 5 and 7 days. You can enter all your calories and all your steps for all 7 days of the week. The spreadsheet will automatically take the higher number between steps or calorie points for each day and pull the top 5 days from each participant. Okay, so let's take a look at how the spreadsheet works. Okay, so now we're looking at the spreadsheet, and I have a screenshot of a bunch of my days from the Fitbit app. So I'm going to start entering some of those. Okay, so in this spreadsheet, you're only going to edit the columns that are in white. You're going to leave all the rest of it alone, and the rest will automatically calculate everything. Okay, so I'm going to start with, let's say this day that I got 4,075 steps and calories were 2375. Okay, so what it calculated is that I burned 120% of my BMR, and again, BMR is your basal metabolic rate. That's the calories you burn if you don't do anything active that day at all. Just by being alive, you're burning calories. Okay, so what it's doing is it's calculating that because I burned this many more calories than my BMR, I must have done something else that was active, so I'm getting 7,000 points for that. So in the calculated calories column, that's where I put in another multiplier that is accounting for the difference in gender and age and weight and height, because my BMR is going to be a lot higher than a female who is shorter and lighter weight. Okay, which is not fair if we're trying to compare calories to calories. So my calorie multiplier is going to be less than most other people, because I'm going to be burning calories faster according to the app. The next column compares steps to calories. Here's my steps, here's my calories. Calories are higher, so that's the one that it's going to get credit for, and there's only one row in here so far, so that's the best of the week so far. I'm going to enter some more and we'll see what happens. So let's see, 72.29 for steps and 26.73 for calories. Okay, so I was 135% of my BMR. Calculated calories are a little higher, but notice it's getting a little closer to the steps, And now these actually switched order because this is now the highest of the week, and this is the second highest of the week. So let's keep going. The next day was very similar. Okay, so you put that in the list of the 5 best. The next one, I topped 10,000, which is my goal for each day, and my calories were exactly 3,000. Okay, so 151% of my BMR. My calculated calories were a little higher than the steps I walked. Let's go down to one where I got 15,112 steps, and in that day I burned 3339 calories. Okay, so now the calculated calories are a little lower than the steps, so it took the steps as being more valuable, added that to my top 5, and that's all I really need for the week. However, let's say I have another day that was really good. So this 14,199 and 3334. Okay, calculated calories were a little higher, and that's my second highest for the week. Now, what I say in the directions is it's not an exact science, and one way I can tell that is because the day that I didn't wear my Fitbit and I got 0 steps, I got 1,868 calories. However, actually, let me put that in, 1,868 calories. However, in that website that I asked everyone to get their BMR from, my BMR was a little bit higher. So this is only actually 94% of what that other site calculated my BMR to be. It's close to 100, but it's not an exact science. Okay, so then if I got 0 steps, just entered my calories without doing anything, I get a little bit less than half of my 10,000 step goal. So I would still get 4,575 points for that day by not doing anything. Now, let's say I entered those same calories for someone else on my team. So let's say Megan, who is female and lighter than me. Okay, she would get 8,133 points for that, while I got 4,575 points for that, because that's quite a bit higher than her BMR. That's how I've attempted to equalize the calorie count between participants. As always, please reach out and let me know if you have any questions, and good luck.